Hey guys, and welcome to part 4, where we're just going to get some entities going. So if you come over here, I put a random image in there. I named it Brick. We're going to do a new class. Now I'm going to name it Collidable. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be collidable. So we're just going to make a constructor for this little thing, for our collidable. And it's going to have an x and a y coordinate, and it's going to have dimensions. So actually, we're going to have it have static dimensions. So, but we want all our collidables to have not all the same textures. So we'll give it a string. We'll name it file path. So we're going to have public static final vector2 dimensions equals new vector2, and it's always going to be a 50 by 50. And you'll see why we're going to do this later. But it also needs it needs a position. Not yet. And the position will equal new vector2 x comma y, and it needs a sprite, of course. Public sprite entity sprite. Cool. And now we're going to give our entity sprite. We'll initialize it to gdx.files.internal, and then we'll give it the file path that we're going to pass in. New sprite. Oh, my bad. New texture. And then we'll give it all this. Alright. So now we're going to need just the same thing as usual for all our entities of update. And I could have made a higher, like a super class for this, but we're going to keep it really simple. And then we'll do entity sprite dot draw batch, and we're of course going to have its entity sprite dot position dot set position to position dot x and position dot y, and of course we should actually set the dimensions. Sprite dot set size to dimensions dot x and dimension dot y. So when we render him, he will be drawn to whatever we set him to be. So let's go back into our main class and let's create an object for him. So public collidable wall. We'll name it a wall. So wall equals a new collidable, and we're going to start him at 200, comma 200, and we want him to be, I named mine brick.png, you name yours whatever you want, and then we're going to update our wall, and we are going to render our wall.render, and we'll give it the batch, and we'll see if this renders correctly. Yep, so there's our wall, and we can walk around them and stuff. We can go into them too. But that was just really quick tutorial on how to get some entities going. And in the next one, we're actually going to be programming our collision handler. So strap in for that, because it's going to get a little bit difficult. And I'll see you guys in the next one though.